Alright, so in the last video we wrapped up filling these beds and mentioned that it was time to start planting, which you can see I've gone ahead and brought up 2 flats of lettuce and I've got a small pack of cabbage. But these lettuces, if you remember in one of the first videos I put out, these are the same lettuces that I was moving as they were tiny little seedlings and putting them in 6-packs. So this is a 6-pack of Bibb lettuce, and this is what it started out looking at. I'll put a little thing right here. And so you can see how much they've grown. They're ready to go in. I believe my mom's actually been picking some of the larger leaves off of my Butter Crunch. But you got Bibb on the left, Butter Crunch on the right, and this is it's actually a 5-pack of cabbage because somehow I've got a kale in the back. And I don't really like kale, but it's here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and start putting in lettuce. Now a quick note, these lettuces, the Butter Crunch and the Bibb, they are not your typical head lettuce that you might find at Walmart that's wrapped in plastic that you bring home. This is more of an open leaf lettuce. It's not quite as crispy, but it's still really great if you mix it in with other greens for a salad, if you mix it with a bag of spinach and some other things. Also, you know, if you're making a sandwich, turkey sandwich, putting, you know, a few leaves of this on there, like I said, it doesn't have that real crunch to it, but it's still great, and it's hard to argue with next to free. I mean, that's just something that you can't look down on. So I'm going to go ahead, start planting, and go ahead and get these lettuces started, because I guarantee once they're in the ground, they're really going to jump. I mean, they look great now, absolutely look wonderful. Their hair wilted because I haven't had a chance to water them yet, but yeah, once they're in the ground, they're going to be wonderful. And one thing to note, everything going in these beds this year is pesticide free. The only thing these guys got before they showed up here was a good maybe once or twice watering with Miracle-Gro just to get them jumping. But we're not going to have pesticides, we're not going to have harsh chemicals. That's one thing we're trying to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead and get started planting, and if I have room, once I get the lettuce in and the cabbage, I'm thinking about putting a small patch of Swiss chard back here as well. Just because we've got so much of it, might as well. So just stick around. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and this is it. These are the first plants of 2023 in the new beds, and so this is an exciting moment for me. Alright, so after I finished watering and after I started looking at everything, space I had left, I ran down to the greenhouse and I grabbed a 6-pack of kale, and I grabbed 2 6-packs of Swiss chard. The Swiss chard, I've got 2 different kinds. On the left you've got an heirloom Swiss chard, and on the right is a Swiss chard, I believe it's called Ruby Rhubarb. Swiss chard is good if you want to steam it, so that's what I'm going to try to do this year, is grow a bunch, and I didn't do any last year, so kind of want to taste it, see what I've got. But anyway, I'm going to fill in kind of right here where we're at, and that's still going to leave a good hole between the cabbage and just here. I'll figure out something, or I'll just kind of leave it open for the moment, and when it comes time to put cucumbers and that kind of stuff in, I'll have enough lettuce and stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to throw these in real quick before I've got to go to work. So there's a quick planning done today. We've got the Bibb lettuce up front, butter crunch in the back, we've got the cabbage in the back right corner, we've got kale, and then we've got the Swiss chard, 2 different Swiss chards up front. I do still have a gap here that I could put some stuff in if I wanted. I'm not sure what. I have some options, and I may fill it in at some point. But as of right now, this is what we're working with. Obviously, this is going to be a bit more compact than growing in the fields, so spacing is something that I'm going to have to work around and learn what works best for this bed. Hopefully the next time you tune in here in the backyard where the beds are, I'm going to be putting tomatoes and peppers over here. They're obviously a bit taller, so they're going to need more space, but as of right now, this is complete minus the little gap in the back. And if I get crazy, I might throw some more lettuce in or something. But thanks for tuning in, and if everyone liked it, let me know. Hoping spring break's right around the corner here. I'm hoping to get in some hiking, so it'd be the first hiking video I've been able to put out. But